And back at it again with a complete new build. The build I've had the longest. It's been like 4 or 5 years, almost 6 years probably actually. And here it is.
"2,000 years later."
Now it looks like this. Yep. Yeah, let's start fresh now. Have this as the beginning now, because it's gonna be super interesting, especially with all that mess being in the car, on the car, everywhere. This is gonna be a fun journey, and I really want to get this thing done ASAP now. Story time about it though. Bought a couple years ago, got rid of all the rust on it. It's primed in epoxy hardener. The bottom is what I'm working on right now. You'll see that as what we'll do first, and I'll explain why. The inside will do completely last, so not even gonna clean it up in there yet until the bottom is done. So we can have it on 4 wheels again, and I wanted to bring it to the painter so it gets painted, and then that's completely out of my way. Then we can focus on the inside and the engine, which parts are all there. Painted the hood in the garage. I might have a video of that. I'll edit that in here too if I find it. And it's just not, for a car like this, you don't want it in the garage. I want to do proper. Yep, so that's it. And then I will show you what I'm actually gonna work on. Ignore the mess. We're gonna get to that. We gotta get the bottom done first. Brake lines, fuel lines, differential back in, Axel, whatever. Brakes. So it's sitting on all fours again, and we can move it back and forth. Yes. Yep, let's go. Those 2 holes shut. I couldn't get my differential out because there's 2 bolts here. They were rusted shut. There was probably a different way, but I was frustrated. Shut that, close that. Rock guard everything after cleaning it, obviously. I tried some of it here already, but I want to clean it some more. And then the back end is clean, and I can put the differential in and drive to the painter. I clipped the bearing cleanse and the fuel lines here already. I made new ones already. I just gotta attach them to here again. Bevel this, and then connect it all back. Gotta find a power source which works for my welder, because it keeps shooting out the breaker. This is just in case robbers come. So this, I just gotta bend down. I'm gonna tack them down first, so that's closed already. Because when putting it in, I'm gonna put it in properly. I don't want to have to. And just close it, weld it, because when the axle is in, it's gonna be tougher. I want to weld it from the bottom, install it properly. I have like, I think 95% of all the parts, like all those, what are they called? Those chrome parts that come onto here. What I need is the bottom ones. I need these rubbers to go here. The doors are all right here. I need 1 glass for the 1 door. They all need to get painted, like the inside, everything's getting painted. I thought about painting it black, but I'm gonna paint it original blue again because of the inside, and I kind of like the blue too. And I've never had a blue car. And engine wise, I have a bunch of parts laying around everywhere to redo the whole engine. How nice would it be to have a V8 in here? Some parts in here, like the water pump, timing stuff's behind there, behind that. Everything was full, like also in the room over there. Film, and I did film back in the day when I bought it, but it was on my iPhone, bad quality, and I keep editing some of the stuff in there of what I've done before, but we'll start now and film everything. Cheers. This is how to drink coffee. This is the TV show, Coffee Drinking How. Do it yourself, DIY. This is also the comedian YouTube show. He's pooping in my tent. Bunch of Porsche parts. Porsche. Still gotta put all of this back together. Benz. Porsche. But just leave this out of the way now. For now. I'm gonna just get this thing closed because then I can put it together. Probably like roughly squish it down by hand. Yep. Okay, it's kind of pushed in. I want to tack it once and then I can hammer it to where it has to go. So I decided to rock guard everything here and close it off without filming because I don't want my camera full of overspray. Yeah, so this is rock guarded all the way till here now because this is where the axle is. This, everything is fine, just dirty. I gotta like clean it. I gotta swap the exhaust and all. But now I want to go do the brakes until this completely dries because it still has a little bit of a texture to it. But that's all closed now. I also sealed it off after welding it, and looks pretty good so far. Brake light installed, goes all the way here, over to here, and over here. You can literally adjust those hoses to hang down here. We'll do those later when nothing's in our way. So what's next is the diff. Gonna attach everything here and then roll it under later. Cleaning up some of the holders. These guys go into here and then those get screwed into the car. Some more brake line holders. So yeah, this one broke. It was completely rusted. Not even sure what this is for because this like connects to not sure what anymore. But I'm gonna need that one new, if the bend one. But it's I don't have this material. It's bigger than the brake lines that I have. Before I can put this in because it also goes over the diff. Okay, time to put the differential back together. Put this here. This gotta clean up this yet. The old gasket maker. Put it all back together. Put oil in here. Seal it off, and then attach this to that, and then these to there. Just gotta get rid of all of this. This is brand new. This back piece with the whole rubber here, because they are often shot and just rusted completely here. Yep. I just realized that was a mistake putting in the oil now already because this isn't sitting solid, and I still have to put the drive shaft in because I have to put a pin into here for the drive shaft to stay in there in position, and the chances of this tipping over and the oil coming out is very high. So I have this one in here now. There on that drive shaft you can see it. I'll put an arrow. On the drive shaft, I gotta put a pin in there so it doesn't slide back out. And I gotta do the other side, and then once those pins are in, I can put the lid on. You would think I would be smart to put those pins somewhere closer to the diff. If I have any luck, I put them onto my old parts, so gotta go find those now. So they're not on there. That sucks. Got him. They were in a bucket here for all the hardware for their old parts, so I wasn't so stupid after all. Well, the camera was off, but all I did was just take the pliers on the side here and just squeeze it down. So like sitting in there like this, took it here, just push down on them. Boom! Lid is on. I don't want to set it down yet because this stuff has to dry first, I think. I don't want to touch oil yet. I mean, it should be solid, but I'd rather just let it dry before I put it down and then put it onto there. My daughter always says it's ugly. Yeah, so yeah, I have to catch myself again here where I left off because it's actually, this video is not all one day. I'm sorry guys. It's snowing pretty hard. It was supposed to be a storm apparently. Well, it's not really a storm. But if you follow the channel, then you know that I replaced. Oh, don't break stuff. I mean, it's broken. But from the old Benz, for some reason, I'm doing a lot to that thing lately, which is back up and running. And now I want to put this onto there and all the other stuff as well. And also the fuel line that was missing, the one that I snapped. This one. I got the new part, we can install that, then we can literally just put it all in. I'm not sure if it's all gonna be in one video. I'll try. We'll see how it goes now, because it's Saturday today, and still got time. I still need to edit, because I want to have it uploaded for tomorrow, so please have patience. Side quest, make a coffee first. Here again is the paint, the hood that I painted. Like, here you can see all the orange peel, which is fine because this paint doesn't have a clear coat, right? It's all in the paint already. Back then I guess I didn't paint with clear coat. It could be fixable, but it has like stuff like this here. Can't even tell on the camera, but in the light, in the sun, as if there was like a dirt spot or water or something, like where you can see the primer underneath. So these are differential parts, and also all of these, so we're gonna need all that. And no, I do not know which one goes anywhere, what goes where. And because of working on the vents on my water pump, because I needed the car, whole mess again. 2 bolts here, 2 bolts there. I remember now, this one here, it's stuck. This one came out of here. I think it has thread on both sides, because here you can see a thread. Yeah, it has a thread on that one too. So I'm going to put this one back in, then I have a nice guide. And then see what I have to do in the front ones here. Yeah, so this is what was, see it has a thread on both sides. It goes into here, and then a nut that goes on top of here. Managed to put in all 4 of these. And this one I'm going to put in like that as well, because that's how I got it out. Tighten it, put the nut on there. And then this is all one piece ready. And then we go from there. Drive shaft just goes in. These are the ones that go into that over in here, and that just tightens this here so it can't slide out. Because I gotta move it up, move this whole thing up and down to get this guy, but over here, improperly underneath. So you remember how I said I'm probably gonna have to build it together, put it off again because I don't know what comes in which order. Well, can't get this into here. That's coming from here, but now this guy is in the way, so I gotta loosen that again. Yep, that's how she goes. Put them in, put these in. This was a lot harder to put in now. With those things being attached, I had to tighten these ones first. That way these holes lined up. Yeah, those nuts in right away all. Then tighten everything. And then this is ready to go into the car. I don't know what was in my coffee, but now I forgot the washers. Pretty annoying. Okay, she's all together. Everything is tight. Except for the drive shaft, I still gotta tighten in there. First we gotta do, before we install that, we gotta do the last fuel line. So I gotta bend it still. Then we can install it, and this could come in. So, it's getting dark. Beautiful out. I think I'm gonna call that it for a video. I was gonna put the brake lines in under the car, but it's so cold. Here, all of these, and attach them all. Then nothing's in the way anymore. But I'm also missing these rubber pieces. I gotta buy new. That attach from here to here. and I need time to edit. I want to finish this today, Saturday. So installation is gonna be the next video, and like I said, this was the start of this project now, the first video, and I'll film everything else I do on this car, and this will be a transformation video, how to do it at home for cheap. I'm excited. I'm excited. Stop singing. Yeah, see you guys on the next one. If you haven't subscribed yet, it would be awesome if you did. Hit the like button and the notification button. Would help a brother out. Thank you.